Okay, well I've arrived at Halliburton Forest, and now we're going to go get the ATV and see what's going on with that. And wow, that's better. Yeah, so the ATV is just over here in the lineup, and I'm going to go grab the quad and get going into the forest. Let's see. There she is. Too bad, not too shabby. Looks like everything's here. Everything's good with the trailer. There we go.
Good morning, everyone. It is day number 2 after having arrived last night, and I heard loons last night. That is a good sign that spring is here and that things are progressing. Lots of birds out this morning. It did get windy, yeah, it's kind of windy out there right now, a little bit on the cool side. I've got the fire going just to get things going. It's supposed to go up to 12 degrees today, according to the forecast that I last saw. And it's also supposed to be sunny. I see the sun wanting to come out over in the skies east of here. And yeah, so things I have planned today. I'm probably going to go and get some firewood. I'm going to start taking down the little shelter that I built over my campfire. Yeah, just some general cleanup. I mean, that's basically what I came up for this weekend, was to relax, clean up the site, and get ready for the summer and spring season. So thanks for coming along, and yeah, check out the rest of the video. I'm going to leave up this wall, and the reason why I'm going to leave the wall is because, as you can see, it's a windy day today. You can probably hear it too, and this will provide an extra bit of protection for the fire for when I want to have a campfire. So the plan is to leave up the wall portion of this until at least the summer. I'll probably move this Canada Day weekend, most likely. And that'll give me some extra wind protection when I want to have a campfire out here. But this roof structure's got to go because it just does. Alright, as you can see, we're down to the wall. I've removed the other portion, and it's still windy, but it's gotten sunnier, so it's going to be a good day.
Okay guys, well we're up here at the what they refer to as the East Road bypass. So it's a road that bypasses the East Road main hill, main road, past a bunch of trailers that are really close to the road. And yeah, so we're just getting some firewood. Most of this was already cut, believe it or not. So you can see I've got a load in the trailer. You know, there was a bunch of stuff up here that was already bucked up, so I didn't even have to pull the saw out, which is awesome. It's a beautiful day up here in Halliburton Forest. So anyways, I'm going to take that load back now and back to the trailer, and I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to put it, but I'll figure that out. And yeah, I had to switch GoPros. I don't know what happened. So I had the GoPro on here, the other one. I had a Hero 9. And for some reason, it just froze on me. It said that there was a card error. So he missed the ride in from base camp. I went out to get some zip ties from the truck. Anyways, I'm going to put the GoPro back onto the ATV and get the ride out of here for the rest of the way. And maybe, hopefully, I can get some of that footage. All right. We've managed to get the ATV and trailer backed into this old skidder trail, and they logged this a couple of years ago, and they've left this gorgeous maple treetop here. I was burning a bunch of that actually over the winter. So you can see over here, we've gotten right back into here. And this was where they were logging, oh, I don't know, about 2 or 3 years ago. And all of this stuff will burn no problem in the wood stove. It burns really well, actually. That big piece there might be a little too big for me to handle, but you know, we'll work our way across this tree and take the good bits. Okay, so I got a bunch cut up. I don't know if you can see that or not. Anyways, yeah, I noticed that this maple's got a lot of white fungus on it, and I'm not exactly 100% sure if that's safe to burn or not. Probably don't want to burn it inside in the wood stove, so I'll probably save it for the outdoor fire pit. Maple burns nice. I'm kind of exhausted. I've done a lot today. So, and it is like almost 5 o'clock, and what a gorgeous day it has been. Supposed to get overcast clouds tomorrow and possibility of rain. So I think I'm going to go back to the trailer now and take a rest. there is where we were cutting last year or the year before. Yeah, the year before. Cut a bunch of stuff up there. I brought the trailer right up that hill and turned it around. Don't ask me how I did that. It was with the old machine. Anyways. Wow, that is big. That is really big. Okay, here we go. Time for campfire. Come on. Yes. I got lots of dead tree put here as propellant for this fire. This is probably the first fire I've had since, I would say, end of January or beginning of February, probably. So, first fire on my site that I've had. Been to a bunch of other fire pits around the lake. Specifically my friends just across the way there. But yeah, I haven't had any fires here since my friend Tony was here last, when she came up. And I think it was probably the end of January or beginning of February. I can't remember exactly when. Anyhow, there's a few people around the lake. Next door neighbors are here and people across the way. So, yeah, it's a good night. I'm going to be out here for a little bit till it gets too cold to handle it. And then I'll probably go inside, turn on the generator, and watch a movie. So, that's usually how things go here this time of year.
Breakfast this morning. Egg sandwich. And a glass of milk, of course. Good morning. It is Saturday and it's overcast outside. The outside is really, really bright. Anyways, it's overcast today. So this morning I kind of realized that I didn't bring enough milk with me, and what else did I need? And I need more buns. So I'm going to make a little run into the marina, I think, that's down at Kinesis Lake, and see if they've got food, and if not, maybe the cookhouse, see what I can get there. And yeah, so that's what's happening this morning. I don't know what's going to happen today. It's threatening to rain, but hopefully it doesn't rain. Knock on wood. Well, geez, this video is going to have a lot of talking in it, isn't it? Looking that way. Anyways, Saturday afternoon now. And, well, it started off with ice pellets, and then snow, and then sleet, and now it's rain. And, well, not much I can do outside, so I started the generator, and it's an indoors kind of day, watching some movies. And I think that's the way it's going to go. I did go to the base camp this morning, to the Trust Food Works cookhouse. And they have a little store there inside. And I got some milk and some buns and some snacks and brought that back. So that's nice having that convenience. As it turns out, the marina store is not actually open yet, so I guess that doesn't open until the May 2-4 weekend, or sometime in May, I would think, you know, as people start to launch their boats and stuff. Yeah, so that's about it. It's just a rainy day here in Haliburton Forest. Hopefully it stops and then we get outside a little bit later today. Hopefully. Hello everyone, it is now Sunday of my, well, 3-4 days up here in the forest, and I've just launched the boat. Today it's going to be, well, they're calling for 20-degree weather, which is crazy. Last night it went down to 3, and the night before it was 0, and we've kind of experienced a bit of all 4 seasons, I would say, in the last 3 days. So, anyhow, we've got the boat in the water, and I've got the battery here. I got to put that in, and we are going across over there to get my barge, which I call the Minnow. It's the inaugural pulling of the Minnow. First time in 2022, coming across the bay, back to our site. Should be interesting. Hopefully we make it. Got a bit of a headwind to deal with here.
into the shoreline here at my site. You see that big piece of tree here. Just gotta avoid hitting that. Oh, that actually goes out quite a bit, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. I gotta go right around that. I don't want the prop to hit it. Don't want that prop to hit it. Nope. Okay. Alright, we avoided that. Kind of hard to work with this stuff when you don't have a dock. Okay. So there we go. We got tied off to our hitching post here that someone conveniently left for us from previous leases. We got the minnows over here. The rowboat's in till later today. I gotta take it out because otherwise it's gonna fill up with water next time it rains. And when I do take the rowboat out, I'm transferring this motor onto the minnow, onto the transom on the minnow. That way it's there. I'll hook up the solar panel so that it's charging. And we should be up here again next at the beginning of the season for driving in, when I don't have to travel by ATV anymore. We'll be able to drive the truck right in here and park it right in this driveway. But we won't be doing that until the roads firm up and they're confident that we're not going to get stuck in a mud puddle somewhere, because these roads after the snowmobile trails go out become quite a muddy mess for a while. And they have to groom out all the sludge and all the potholes and whatever washouts, whatever nature has done to it in the springtime. And then we can drive in. And that's the start of the summer season here in Haliburton Forest. Okay, a little Sunday progress update. Woohoo! Cleaning up the site. So you'll notice that the big ATV structure's gone. This, all I've left of this is the wall, just to block the wind for when I have a fire. And I'm actually may move it further towards the lake a little bit, just because I find it a little bit close. And I put a piece of plywood underneath the track for the snowmobile. Just cleaning up stuff. I've got my pipes over here all sorted, and I've even color coded them with red and green so that I know which is which. I've got the boat charging for a run later on today. Today's lunch is going to be female bacon on a bun. It is thawing, but it's stuck to each other. I'm telling you, it is just a gorgeous day out here. I feel like the luckiest person on earth to have this spot in this gorgeous forest on this gorgeous lake. In the summertime, there's no motor power allowed on this lake, like gasoline engines, that is. only electric trolling motors or any variation thereof. And canoes, kayaks, sailboats. We have a bunch of sailboats. Some of them are catamarans. And now, right now, I can't have a daytime fire. There's a fire burn ban on between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. I understand why. It's starting to dry up, and this year we didn't have a lot of snow. And I got a squirrel talking at me. I put out some peanuts for them. This is probably the last time I put peanuts out, because the bears are most likely awakened by now, I would say. Especially on a day like today, 20 degrees, it's supposed to be. That's the last time I put peanuts out for the squirrels. Because the last thing I want to do is attract another bear to my cabin. We've already had problems with the bear. It came right in through this window here, which is the reason why I got this piece of tape here. I haven't replaced the screen yet. And pretty sure I caught the little bugger while he was inside, because he went out through this screen. You can see right there. I've just taped it with some Gorilla Tape for now. But what did he want? Well, he wanted a bag of peanuts that was inside on the table. And that is the reason why I no longer have peanuts here in the summertime. Bad scene. Just don't do it. Don't put things in your trailer that attract black bears. Not a good scene. And thankfully, we just had a couple of pierced window screens because the windows were open. I was airing out the place. Could have been a lot worse. They could have ripped open a wall. They could have ripped open a window. I mean, I don't even know what I would do to replace these windows. These are special 1980 style windows. They'd probably have to pull this whole window out and find something custom to replace it with, because we can't really afford to replace our trailer right now. So be bear smart when you're in Halliburton Forest, and that's all I'll say about that. Time to turn this bacon, I say. Time to turn the bacon. Use the spatula. Oh yeah. These ones are on first. Oh. It's the only thing about the thinner pieces, they kind of start to fall apart. I love bacon on the barbecue because it kind of makes it a little leaner, gets rid of the extra fat. No female bacon sandwich would be complete without a nice brioche bun, some mustard, and a slice of old cheddar cheese. The brioche buns, courtesy of the Cookhouse. Trust Foodworks Cookhouse at Halliburton Forest. Load her up. I don't want to take this home, so I'm finishing it off. And yes, look at that. I mean, come on. Is that not the best trailer meal ever? And I'm gonna go sit in my Muskoka chair and enjoy the sun. And there's my drink on the ATV. And I'll talk to you in a little bit. Hey guys, we are on the Little Kinesis Lake Bypass Road, heading back to the trailer. I just headed to base camp and put my my trailer onto the truck for tomorrow because I'm bringing this bad boy home. Anyways, let's enjoy a ride back.
here, but it's dried up nice.
Yes, it has.
I can't get a signal.
I got my boats in the water today.
Did you really?
I'm going out. Okay. Realize I didn't lock that. Whoops. Okay, well that's the end of this video, and I want to thank you for watching it. I've had a rainy morning here on my last day, and I'm heading home now, and taking the ATV down south with me to get it cleaned and serviced and all that kind of stuff, and we'll be back here in May next time. So thanks again, and watch out for future videos.
one very last important task is that we lock the outhouse. It's not that I don't trust people, but I see a lot of people use my outhouse, or try. They can try, but I keep it locked. 9 o'clock, we're actually leaving early. Earlier than scheduled.